Hello, friends. Shawn Dromgoole was in a situation. He wanted to go for a walk in his Nashville neighborhood, but he ended up staying on his porch. The next day, the 29-year-old again wanted to go for a walk in his neighborhood, but again, he ended up staying on the porch. He talked with his mom and she offered to go with him, but he still kept his ID on him and his phone in his hand. So what was the situation he was in? Shawn Dromgoole is Black. As he said last week in his Facebook and Nextdoor post, "My family has lived in this neighborhood on the corner of 9th and Knox for 54 years, and I'm afraid to walk. Yesterday, I wanted to walk around my neighborhood, but the fear of not returning home to my family alive kept me on the porch." But then something amazing happened. Within just a few moments of the posting on Nextdoor, a neighbor replied. The neighbor would be glad to walk with him. And then more people offered to walk with him. And then more and more and more, until around 75 people offered to walk with him. Dromgoole live streamed the huge group of neighbors, people of all sizes, colors, shapes, and ages, walking with him. The video has gone viral. All of these events in recent days have brought to mind a clergy workshop on race relations that I attended in the North Georgia Conference. I recounted to my discussion group an incident where I had just filled my car with gas and I was sitting in my vehicle calculating my mileage when I became aware of a young black male walking toward me slowly, very slowly. I glanced up and I became aware of him, but went back to my calculations. Turns out there was a trash can near my car, and he needed to throw something away. It was only later, I told my group, that I realized what was going on. As a black male walking toward a lone white female, he was probably afraid that his purpose of throwing away some trash might be misinterpreted by me or others. The group was silent for a moment. Then a member of our group, a black male clergy person, gently explained, "That's a very stressful way in which to live." I've never forgotten it. Perhaps you've had something like that happen in your life. How many Shawn Dromgooles are there? How many George Floyds must there be? What can we do? Well, in response to a question from a lawyer who asked, "And who is my neighbor?" Jesus told the parable of the Good Samaritan, in which a man was robbed and left for dead, and the first two people who passed by did nothing. Only the third one helped him. Jesus asked, "Which of these three, do you think, was a neighbor to the man who fell into the hands of robbers?" The lawyer responded, "The one who showed him mercy." Jesus said to him, "Go and do likewise." Go and do likewise. We must live out these words in real life and do whatever we need to do to be a neighbor. As Shawn Dromgoole said, everyone's a neighbor. All you have to do is step off your porch. If you express yourself, the world can change. Stay safe, stay well. God bless. Remember that Jesus loves you, and I love you too.